Hi Trailblazers. Today for Writing Workshop, I am going to teach you about something that all good writers do. Writers don't just write one story and then stop. They write lots and lots of stories to practice their writing. Just like a gymnast would practice her cartwheels until she had them perfect, or a baseball player might practice his swing. Writers practice too. And writers who write a lot are called prolific. And what I want you to do is I want you to be a prolific writer. And that means to write lots and lots. And to help you do that, I am going to set a challenge for you. Here's your challenge. By this coming Friday, I want you to have at least 3 stories with writing on all of the pages. You can have more than 3, that is super awesome, but have at least 3 stories that have writing on all the pages. For example, I have my story about when I walked into the pool. It has writing on all 3 pages. So I would take my writing folder and I'm going to put it in the back. It's done for now. It has writing on all 3 pages. And then, as you know, I decided I wanted to write a story about when I got Sam. So my story about when I got Sam has writing on all 3 pages. I'm going to put that in the back of my writing folder too. It's done for now. We're going to come back to these and we're going to do some other things, but it's done for now. And then I was looking at my pictures on the front and my list inside. But you know what? I mean, there's stories I want to write here, but something happened last week that I didn't even include on here that I decided I wanted to write a story about. Here's what it is. You were there. I decided I wanted to write a story about the day I got kicked off of Zoom. It was horrifying. So I have writing on all 3 pages about when I got kicked off of Zoom. It was terrible. I'm going to put that in the back of my folder too. It's done for now. I'll come back to it. I'll do some revising, but it's done for now. Then I decided I wanted to go back and I really, really wanted to tell the story of the time I tripped during a play. But I didn't have any more of my writing booklets. So I got into my paper folder and I found some of this kind of paper and I stapled it together into a booklet. But you know, at the time I tripped during a play, that's a big story. There's a lot that went on there. So I wrote 1 page, I wrote 2 pages, I wrote 3 pages, and my story wasn't over. 4 pages, 5 pages. So if you choose, you can actually make your stories longer than 3 pages. But they should be at least 3 pages. This one is done for now. I'm going to put it in the back of my writing folder, just like I did with the other ones. And then, of course, writers never stop. We keep going through our writing process on how to write a story. So it's time for me to get out a new booklet. I've stapled it in the corner. I'm going to have to think of a new idea. I'll look at my list. I'll make up my mind. I need to plan it out, making sure I have writing on all of the pages. I'll need to do my writing. I can do some revising if I want. And when I have writing on all the pages, I'm going to put it in the back of my folder. And then I will be ready to, once again, write another story. So, what I would like you to do right now, for the next 5, 10, 15 minutes, I want you to write. Because remember, your goal is to have at least 3 stories by this Friday. So you're going to write for 15 minutes. On Friday, you're going to be telling me how many stories you have written so far. Guys, I cannot wait to hear about your stories, how many stories you've written, what your stories are about. It is going to be so exciting. And now it's time for you to go write.